This week I over-enthusiastically jump ran down the bus stairs and ended up bruising my knee. Clearly I'm either 7 or 70 years old. Hello, it's me again. It's that time of year again. Time to start thinking about Christmas present shopping because you know it will sneak up on us if we don't get started soon. The brooches just because I think it's cool and because it's a very small window of opportunity to wear it without people thinking that I'm weird. I have nothing else to say about Halloween that wasn't covered in last year's offering. On reflection, it may have been worth spending a few pounds on buying rather than making decorations. Yes, well, moving on. I find Christmas present shopping and actually present shopping in general to be pretty stressful. And I know I'm not the only one, though I've had a bit of a think about the things that I do to make the whole experience less stressful for myself and will share my thoughts. Ace. First tip is to start early. I cannot overstate just how vital this step is. Think of the whole Christmas present shopping process to be much like making a slow cooked casserole as opposed to... what's a dish where you have to make everything at the last minute and it ends up being really stressful? Well, whatever that is not how you're meant to do your Christmas shopping. I've always been so good at analogies. In conjunction with starting early, it's a good idea to write down a list of everyone that you want to buy a Christmas present for and then check that you haven't left anyone out. And then double check. And check again. And then leave the list alone for a while, come back to it later and check it again. After a sensible amount of list checking, where you're fairly sure that you've got everyone, it's time to budget. Which is essentially when you decide who you love the most. It's funny because it's true. I mean, let's not beat about the bush here. You're not going to be able to spend the same amount on everyone, nor will you probably want to spend the same amount on everyone. So get your list back out and next to everyone's name write down how much you're willing to spend on them, and then make sure you keep that list somewhere very well hidden so that nobody on it can find it and become offended. Mine's actually up there behind the camera. Once you've got your list and your budget sorted, it will probably be somewhere around June or July. Sorry, did I not mention that starting early is my main form of attack? And it's time to hit the shops. Although if it is actually June or July, then you may have to wait around for Christmas stuff to be in the shops. Piece of advice which runs the risk of being genuinely useful and therefore what the hell is it doing on this channel, is that if you're struggling to think of an idea for someone, consider getting them something use-upable. Food, drink, candles, some nice smellies, a little treat that if for whatever reason they don't like it, at least once they've used it, it's out of their lives. It's not something that they feel obliged to wear or have on display every time you go around because they don't have the heart to tell you that they don't really like it. That's not a dig at anyone who's ever got me a present, by the way. That's just how I worry about what people will think of the presents that I get them. Did I mention that I find present buying stressful? Another nice thing about use-upable stuff is that you can make a lot of it yourself, which is good for two reasons. Firstly, it's usually a more budget-friendly option. Hello, renting in London. And secondly, you can get away with a present being a bit more crap if you made it yourself. What's the word that Mary Berry uses when a cake looks naff? Informal. Yes, I have just made you some informal Christmas cookies. Or here is an informal candle I've made for you to burn immediately so that nobody else has to look at it. And if you're still not sure what to get somebody, just get them a voucher. Everyone loves a voucher. Or socks. Get them socks. Everyone should have new socks at Christmas. Man, I love socks. I wonder if there are any sock companies out there interested in sponsoring a teeny tiny YouTube channel. Hi again, my name is Rebecca and I post a new video every Wednesday. Did you know that after today there are only 8 more Wednesdays before Christmas? There's no punchline there. That's just a statement that I know will have freaked Mum out. Sorry, Mum. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will be back next week. In the meantime, please remember to work hard, laugh harder, and always accept a hug. Bye! Also, don't hold a mug between your knees just so you can do the double click because you're likely to drop it.